What's up guys, Gabriel here. Just wanted to show you guys my vlogging setup and hopefully give you guys some ideas if you're looking to vlog with the GoPro. I use the GoPro, and so I just kind of want to show you guys what my setup looks like so you can maybe get some ideas and go from there. Now right now I'm recording on my phone because I'm about to show you my camera that I usually vlog with. This is good because you'll also be able to hear the difference between the audio with the GoPro and the audio with just like a regular phone. So let me show you guys. Alright, so here's a quick overview of my setup. I'm gonna just kind of show you guys real quick and I'll break it down for you. First of all, we have the Zoom Gorillapod tripod right here. And then we have it mounted to an action grip. This is like a stabilizer grip. I have my light here, I have my microphone here, and it's sitting on a little platform here that I bought for the GoPro. And then we have, obviously we have my GoPro. Back here we have the audio adapter, and back here we have the battery. But let me show you a little, let me give you a little closer look. Alright, so starting with the tripod, this is a Joby Zoom Gorillapod, and it's very versatile because you can bend these any way you want. You can attach this to like a rail or anything like that. You can just curl it under there. You can you know, move them down like this, so you can hold it like this, like vlogging style. Another really cool feature is it has a level. So you can actually see, you know, if you put this tripod down somewhere and you want your shot to be level, this will help you pretty well with that. So moving on to this, well, obviously we have the GoPro. This was a little attachment that I put on here, the GoPro attachment, where I could put this rail mount down here, which is nice because it gives you space to put, you know, an attachment here, an attachment here, in addition to the GoPro. So I have the GoPro out on there, and then on here I put an extra horseshoe mount right here in order to give this a little bit more height, because one problem that I encountered was that whenever the mic sometimes bounces a little bit, simply because of the way the housing of the mic, it's made out of a rubber material, so that the mic doesn't make a lot of noise when it moves. It's a very, very silent setup, so you have pretty much audio without any type of interference, any type of interruptions from this moving, even when you're on the go. When, you know, you can be running, you can be like moving a lot, and you won't get any of that extra sound that you might get from other mics. So here I have this extra horseshoe to give this whole setup a little bit of height in order for this windscreen, because this is a great windscreen. Just to let you guys know, the Rode Video Micro is a very, very good mic. It's very affordable. It's like $50. And I was actually on the freeway with my windows open, going like 65 miles an hour, and you could hear my voice clearly. There was no, you know, it was amazing. So this is a really great mic, which I'll talk a little bit more about it in a second. But this dead cat here, it's called a dead cat, but it's a windscreen. I encountered the problem that, you know, a lot of YouTubers, they put it on top here, and that the problem is a lot of times it'll get in your shot. It'll actually be in the corner. So that's why I put this extra horseshoe mount down here to give it a little more height. Now this here is just a simple light that it came with 2 rechargeable batteries. I bought it at Fry's. It's a nice little light. So you know, you can have light on the go if you're shooting at night. If you're in a dark area, you want to get some extra lighting. There's some pretty good, you know, it's a pretty practical way to carry lighting with you, and it doubles as a mount for the microphone. So if you can see here, it's actually the microphone is actually mounted to a rail mount, much like this one on the side, and it's mounted on top of that light through that rail mount. So that's where I have my light. Now obviously the GoPro doesn't come with an external mic input jack, so you have to buy the adapter, which is kind of very expensive for what it is, for what it should be. In my opinion, this should be no more than $20. Nevertheless, they actually discontinued this. I don't know why. I think they're gonna try to come up with a better solution. GoPro's looking into it or whatever. But so what I did here was, since it's very big and bulky, I had the idea of attaching this, you know, getting this out of the way somehow. Now, when I hung it here, and obviously you can see here on the other side how the mic is hooked up to that input. Now, this mic adapter also has a USB, which allows you to manage your videos and pictures, but also to charge your GoPro on the go. So that's when I had the idea to add an external battery pack. Now this battery pack is really nice. It's kind of taped in there. It's, you know, this mount is really not made for this, but this is a pretty neat little setup that I pretty much rigged together, and it works really well. I put duct tape on it, but this battery pack will charge my GoPro over 6 times over. I mean, this little battery pack, I've charged my GoPro. I've been shooting all day, and it's charging the GoPro and my phone, and it still has juice at the end of the day. So this is a really good little investment. The problem with GoPros many times is the batteries are they run out really fast. So with this battery pack, you can shoot all day and not worry about battery problems. So that brings me to this handle here. Now, before I go into the handle, you can easily duct tape this. This is very secure. I also, since the microphone adapter is very big and bulky, I just set it on top of the battery pack here. It's not in the way. I can easily grab this, be on the go, and nothing is in the way. The cable's out of the way, so it's really convenient. So yeah, that's the battery pack. Now, the cool thing about this setup is you can put a monitor here if you want. If you can, what I actually do is I get another adapter, and I put my phone on here, and I can monitor my kind of like a monitor, and I can see what the GoPro is pointing at and everything. That's optional, but you can put whatever adaptation, whatever mount you want on there. So you have extra room for different things here. Now this is just I guess like an action stabilizer that I found at Best Buy. It was like $19, and I decided to mount my whole rig on it. So, you know, if I'm running behind someone, if I'm trying to get like a smoother shot or like a panning shot, this stabilizer will work really well, and everything sits on here flush. And now this pivots, so all in all, it's a pretty good little setup. Now the main reason why I got this setup is so that I can have a mic, because as you guys may know, the GoPro's microphones, the GoPro just does terrible audio. It's not good, especially if there's wind and stuff like that. So that's why I went ahead and got this mic. Now I just want to show you guys what it sounds like. Alright, now this is audio, this is footage and audio coming from the GoPro and from the Rode Video Micro. This microphone is $50. In my opinion, it's the best microphone you can get for your money. It's great for vlogging. You'll get really good audio even in noisy situations and windy situations. In fact, I want you guys to hear, I'm gonna go outside, and I'm actually in a pretty loud place, so I want you guys to see how it handles wind and noise and all that. So check it out. Alright, so now I'm outside. There's actually a freeway over there. There's a highway over there. There's a lot of wind going on right now. If you guys can see the bushes behind me, everything's moving. So I'm actually holding the setup right now, and this is what it sounds like when you're outside with the wind. So all in all, a pretty good sound, really crisp, and it's perfect for vlogging. Now I've gone ahead and turned this other light off, and I want to show you guys what it looks like with the light in low light situations. So I'm going to close this curtain a little bit so it's a little bit more low light looking in here, and then I'm going to turn this light on so you guys can see here. There we go. Now it's pretty bright. I mean, this light will obviously you can change your settings on your GoPro if it's too bright or whatever, but if you're at night and you're you know, wanting to shoot something that's not necessarily like this close to you, something a little further away, this will pick up, you know, this will illuminate quite a good distance. So that's what it looks like with the light. Now, one thing I really like about this setup here is this tripod, this Gorillapod, has a little button back here that I can push, and this slides right off. So if I want to run around and run behind someone, I can hold it like this. I can, you know, I can get some really good shots, really smooth shots, just running behind someone like that. Or if I just want to hold it like this to vlog, or turn it around like this, I can do that also. So it's really nice to have that option right there. But yeah, I can also, you know, I can put it back and then it's good to go. So all in all, this setup is pretty nice for the price. This was only like maybe $59. Again, I'll put the links in the descriptions for all these items, or as many as I can find, so you guys can look it up and do it. But this is about $59. This was $19. This action mount, the GoPro itself is $3.99, I think still. The battery pack was about $70. The microphone adapter, which is probably the most overpriced item, was $70, or I'm sorry, like $50. The light was really cheap. I got it at Fry's. The light was about, I don't know, maybe $14, $15. The Rode Video Micro that comes with the windscreen and the cable in the back here was about $59 to $60. So yeah, this is, you know, pretty much a pretty good setup. Inside of the GoPro, I have a 200 gigabyte SD card, so I have plenty of footage, or I can shoot plenty of footage with that. So yeah, that's the setup. So yeah guys, that's my setup. I think it's pretty much the ultimate setup for the GoPro. It works really well for me, especially if you're wanting to do run and gun or vlogging or any type of on the go situation like that. So it's also pretty inexpensive, so I really like this setup. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description to most of these items, as many as I can find. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe. I do music, I do vlogs, I do things like that. Anyway, y'all have a great day.